welcome to a very special Ascender Minute as we honor and remember September 11th, 2001. My name is Colin Kim, and before we remember here are some daily activities. Tonight at 6 p.m. there will be a nacho bar at the campus center. Also at 6:30 to 7:15 there will be yoga at the Performance Center Yoga Studio. Lastly, there will be 2 games tonight, football and volleyball, both at 7 p.m. Come and support your fellow Ascenders. And now handing it over to Bailey for some announcements.
Thank you, Colin. Today is a very memorable day in our nation's history. Here's a special message from head of school, Mr. McKee, about this tragic day.
September 11th, 2001. I was living in New York City at that time, working in a school in the West Village, Lower Manhattan. I went to work that morning, and we heard very early that day that a plane had hit the Twin Towers. And I went out to the street in Lower Manhattan, as so many people did, and looked up in utter shock and disbelief at a building on fire just a mile south from where I stood. Only moments later, we heard that the other tower was struck by another plane, and moments after that, we heard that both buildings had collapsed. Thursday of this week marks the 24th anniversary of the September 11th attacks. It's ancient history to some, but to many of us, it's still a vivid memory. More than 3,000 lives were lost that day in New York City, Washington, D.C., and Pennsylvania. And it's important that we remember those lives. It's important that we seek to understand our history. At IMG Academy, there's been a tradition of a 9/11 stair climb. The symbolism here is that so many first responders, firefighters, police, went into those buildings, and they marched up those stairs to rescue people, walking up to their certain deaths. Many people around the nation gather to climb steps on 9/11 each year as an act of remembrance. They do it in recognition of the goodness and the heroism of those who climbed the stairs and gave their lives that day. I saw the videos of our own student athletes and colleagues honoring the dead on September 11th in years past here on our campus. I was moved. So this year, along with a few others, we want to bring this tradition back to IMG. There were 110 stories in the Twin Towers, about 2,200 steps. On Thursday evening, come join us if you wish to honor those fallen heroes, if you wish to remember history, and if you wish to stand for peace and understanding. Together, we will walk the steps in the soccer stadium. May it be a noble gesture, may it be an hour or 2 of meditation. May we together engage in a moment of remembrance. It's important. Whether you walk 100 steps, 1,000, or all 2,200, your gesture means something. We'll meet at 6 p.m. at the soccer stadium on Thursday. We'll say a few words in remembrance, and we will begin our walk.
Thank you, Mr. McKee, for that message. If you want to participate in the 9/11 stair climb, it will be tonight at the soccer stadium at 6 p.m. Hope to see you all there. That's everything on my end. Back to you, Colin.
Thanks, Bailey. We will see you next time. This is the Ascender Minute.